Hey everyone, Goaty here. Today we are starting with the Resident Evil franchise, a game series widely loved by fans of the deep lore, the intricate puzzle design, but most importantly, melting into a puzzle of pure degeneracy the exact millisecond Leon Kennedy appears on screen. Now, to be completely fair, I'm not entirely new to this universe. I do have some prior experience. Specifically, I played Resident Evil 1 approximately 15 years ago. My remaining memories of that era consist entirely of dogs jumping through windows and a profound sense of childhood terror. Armed with this ancient wisdom and being a man of narrative culture, I decided to start at the chronological beginning with a blind playthrough of Resident Evil 0 on hard mode. Yes, hard mode. I would later realize this is a catastrophic mistake. The game starts with an elite squad sent to investigate strange events from the mountains, only for a helicopter to instantly malfunction and crash. After landing safely in the trees, your character Rebecca gives the surviving pilot a reassuring thumbs up, abandoning him to his fate, and stumbles upon an abandoned train. Spawning into the train, I decided to prepare for the upcoming zombie fiesta. With the new DLCs I owned, I immediately changed Rebecca's uniform to a far more emotionally secure outfit. Using anything other than the default skin doesn't just show confidence, it shows skill. Suitably dressed for the apocalypse, I moved to the next area and was hit with a wave of pure childhood nostalgia. The door. These unskippable loading screens exist to bring a few seconds of peace and silence to a run. But because I was playing completely blind, it quickly became a chaotic reminder that I was trapped in an architectural nightmare, doomed to wander back and forth through the exact same hallway forever. Having escaped doorway purgatory, I was immediately hit with PTSD, spaces, and claustrophobia. Throughout the entire game, I found myself getting trapped by zombies so narrow, even a baby found it easier to navigate out the mother during birth. With added effects of fixed camera angles, my controls became inverted and I walked straight into the open arms of a zombie, truly caught between a zombie and a hard place. After narrowly escaping the hallway welcoming committee, I stumbled into a sanctuary, completed with the iconic, comforting typewriter music. In any normal playthrough, this music signifies a moment of absolute peace. But because I was on hard mode blind, the safe room is merely an office space where you calculate your impending doom. Because in the old Resident Evil series, your save is limited. You need ink ribbons. These ink ribbons are so limited that even Oliver Twist starts spawning in and asking for more. Finding healing items in hard mode is incredibly rare, but when you actually find one, you quickly realize the benefits are completely skewed against you. Consuming a single green herb on this difficulty is the mechanical equivalent of a zombie ripping your entire arm off, and then a nurse walking over to put a little plaster over the wound. It doesn't save you, it just delays the inevitable. Along with my medical salad, I found a piece of paper. These notes are the absolute bread and butter of the franchise, giving hints and answers to many puzzles throughout the game. Continuing on, I ran into other protagonists of this nightmare. Billy Cohen, a convict ex-marine on his way to death row, who apparently showed up for the sole purpose of triggering my PTSD. Before we could even exchange pleasantries, the universe decided to confirm my childhood fears. With the sound of glass shattering and the echoing growls of the infected dogs, I finally stood face to face with the iconic beasts. After turning zombie soup for the 100th time, I was finally reunited with Billy and introduced to the partner mechanic. Now, having a heavily armed companion sounds like a positive. It wasn't. When left to its own devices, the AI doesn't like fighting. It merely acts as bait. Your partner will happily stand in a narrow hallway getting bitten by the walking dead. In reality, your companion is a walking mule, but with the extra slots, you might as well be playing Truck Simulator. You spend majority of time moving through rooms just to grab the hookshot you left. Your only option is to drop your belongings directly on the floor and hope you no longer need them. To make this worse, both characters come with their own traits. Billy is the bull who can push heavy crates with personal lighter, whilst Rebecca has a biochemistry degree, giving her skills to make fresh salad. After the tag team's reunion, they were immediately split up and reintroduced to the Elevator Simulator. Both characters are cut off from each other, and the only way to communicate was watching a 3-second cutscene of your character sending a small item to the other. Spent a lot of time trying to ping pong my herbs between floors just to claw back an extra 5 HP on the health bar. The whole experience was exactly like going to a McDonald's drive-thru, only to find out you can only order one item at a time. Eventually, I found my way to the first boss, a giant mutated scorpion. The boss is supposed to be a complete joke. It is slow, with a predictable attack pattern. However, going in blind, I died multiple tries trying to beat it. I did eventually beat it. I shot the scorpion until it wasn't moving, and I thought I conquered the train. However, throughout this entire game, I realized it was a repetitive loop of suffering which could be described in 3 steps. Step 1. Achieve microscopic amount of progression. Step 2. Realize you left an item in the previous area. Step 3. Die and restart. I did this until I reached all the way to the end of the final boss, but I didn't finish the game on stream. I went through the nightmare by myself. In the end, Resident Evil Zero wasn't really a horror game about zombies. It's a horror game about life, teaching you the harsh realities of moving into a new apartment with too much luggage and a roommate who stands there watching you struggle. If I started this game on normal mode, I may have an entirely different experience. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys next time.